After leaving the cemetery, the Slayer and Crowley head to the Berkeley to find the warlock with the ring. They soon discover that Warlock has left, so Crowley sends the Slayer home, and he heads straight to Calvin for information. It's the next day, and Nicki decides to visit Roxy to find out where Candice is. The night Candice escaped, she confronted the Slayer at her mom's house, but when she left, Roxy and Devin managed to track her down at an old abandoned house they found. They found Candice in a rage and wrecking the place. Devin, her sire, managed to calm her down. Roxy didn't notice, but Devin planned to double-cross her and take Candice under his wing. After Devin calms her down, Devin gives Candice a look, and Candice smiles devilishly, and they both rush Roxy, knocking her to the ground. Roxy whips her tail wildly and just misses Devin as he and Candice run out the door. By the time Roxy starts to chase them, they are nowhere to be seen. Right now, Nicki is headed to the abandoned home where Roxy is. Roxy left a note in the subway tunnel telling Nicki where she was. Hey, Rox. I know you're mad, and I haven't seen you in 3 days, and I'm supposed to be helping you with Candice, but Nicki says, that's right, you are supposed to be helping me with her, but I guess you're too busy buying new things at the mall. A little flashy, don't you think? Roxy says. Nicki looks down at her outfit and back at Roxy. It's not like that. I'm sorry. I have a lot going on at home. Nicki looks around. What happened? Where's Candice? Don't tell me you guys didn't find her. You said Devin could track her. Don't they have some type of bond or something? He's her Nicki says. Her sire. And yeah, we found her all right. Nicki looks around to see paint peeling off the walls, old furniture, and a dirty carpet. Yeah, I know. You were expecting the Four Seasons, right? But I like it. I'm thinking about using the money to fix this place up. Making my own, you know? Roxy says, looking around. Roxy? Nicki says, annoyed. What? Roxy says, oblivious. Where's Candice? Well, I don't know, Nicki. They jumped me. So they're probably out killing people, Roxy says, sarcastically. That's not funny. So you're giving up? Nicki pulls Roxy up off the couch. I don't know. Devin's place, maybe? Roxy says. That's right. The place where we first met him. He most likely lives in that apartment building. Nicki says. Let's go. She continues. Sure. We'll just go door to door, asking, Hi, is Devin home? Hi, is Devin home? Roxy says, sarcastically. It's daylight, right? So we'll just look for the apartment with blacked out windows, Nicki says. Okay, I'm liking this, Roxy says. I'm in, but you owe me dinner. A huge steak and mashed potato and gravy. And, a slice of peach cobbler. You can afford it, Roxy says. Whatever, Nicki says. Nicki and Roxy grab their jackets and they both head out. What the girls don't realize is there is a car parked outside. And it's Vanessa. And when she sees the front door open, she peels off. Who's that? Nicki asked. Not sure. There isn't another home for at least a half a mile, Roxy says. Here, take this, Roxy continues. She hands Nicki a small gem. Just speak into it. We can talk to each other, even if we're not in the same room, Roxy says. It was Devin's, and he and his gang probably used it to communicate with each other. But it's ours now, Roxy says. Come on, go over there, Roxy says, pointing to the end of a makeshift driveway. Nicki looks at her curiously. Go, Roxy says. Roxy begins to speak into the gem. Testing. 1, 2, 3. We about to kick Devin's booty, Roxy says. Both her and Nicki share a laugh as Nicki walks back over to Roxy. This is cool. What is it? Magic? Nicki says. Yep, Roxy replies. Crowley would love this. They both head to Devin's. The girls arrive at Devin's apartment and begin to concoct a plan to retrieve Candice. They scope out Devin's building for signs of a vampire hideout. There it is, just like I thought. Some vamps in this city use apartments to hide out in during the day. They use sheets to black out the windows from the sun, Nicki says. That's right. I remember Devin saying something like that. He said he and his crew also use special curtains. Light comes in, but it doesn't affect them. They're heavy into the dark magic, Roxy says. So what's the plan, boss lady? Roxy says. We go in quietly and forcefully. I've got a couple of flash bombs. We find Candice and we bring her home, kicking and screaming if we have to. Nicki says. Yeah, she'll cause a scene. There's no way she's coming quietly, Roxy says. Hey, ladies. All that for me? I'm flattered, really, Candice says. Candice, you look... We missed you. Wait, you didn't kill anyone, did you? Roxy snickers, and Nicki gives Roxy a look. We were just coming to bring you home, Nicki continues. You held me hostage. Don't pretend we're friends, Candice says. Candice, we are friends, remember? Nicki says. Nicki, don't be so naive. Don't forget this bitch jumped me, Roxy says, arms folded. About that, I'm sorry, Candice says, sarcastically. Right, Roxy says. Where's Devin? Nicki says. That jerk? He's long gone. He went south or something. I think you guys really scared him. Candice says. Right, and you didn't go with him? Roxy asks. I told you, he's a jerk. He left me all alone. I was just coming to find you guys. Candice puts her arm around Nicki. Hey, let's go chop it up. Have a little fun in the city. 2 badass chicks doing whatever we want. The kind of stuff we used to talk about, Nicki. Boys, shopping, petty larceny. Candice laughs. We never talked about that. Nicki barks. Okay, I added that last one. Roxy looks at Candice curiously, as does Nicki. Let's just take it slow. We'll go back to the house and we'll talk and go from there, Nicki says. To that disgusting tunnel? You're out of your mind. Candice pulls out some cash. Let's get sweet, Candice says, smiling devilishly. I'm down, Roxy says. Yay! Come on, I know where we can go where they won't hassle us about our age. Nicki and Roxy look at one another. Candice walks off. Let's just see where this goes, Nicki says to Roxy. She's your friend. I hope you know what you're doing, Roxy says. Because something tells me that bitch is up to something, Roxy continues. They all leave.